was actually working in PayPal, which is part of eBay, so they're a payment gateway. So after I finished my undergrad in engineering, I went there as a software development engineer. So there we worked mainly on this team called merchant onboarding, which is responsible for onboarding merchants onto PayPal. After that, I actually went to a startup. So in the startup, I was into education technology, where I worked as a technologist. So here we were responsible to send out, to basically come up with products and design products and do the entire life cycle of it, figure out the technologies which are necessary to be sent out to the kids. And so I was actually working in that for a year. So I have around 33 months of experience prior to that. So I think the main thing about what MBA taught us was the business aspect of things. So considering that we were undergrads previously, we didn't really have a complete picture, an overall picture of how things were going. So we were actually given a set of requirements and we were said that this is how it needs to be done, this is how it needs to be delivered. But here we actually understood the holistic picture of it. Right now I work in business development, so I actually get to understand the revenues, the price models, what kind of prices we propose to clients, when do we do what, the gain share. I mean, basically a lot of models, and you actually try to understand what the company gets out of each and every product that you make and out of all the proposals that you send out. So I think one of the main things that we learned here was trying to read those numbers and making sense of them. I majored in operations and supply chain, and I'd minored in analytics. Analytics is a major, is the in thing right now, is completely booming the industry, and so Great Lakes has a really amazing analytics course. They have like the best of profs, and we also learn the softwares which are completely in demand right now in a lot of companies. So analytics is a really great experience here. So right now I'm currently working in business development in L&T Infotech in Bangalore. So here it's a whole different environment here compared to how my work was previously, because of the kind of exposure you get in terms of the business that you get to see. And here I'm actually working in this division which is into digital. So it's basically about digitalizing and robotic process automation. Absolutely, because I think what we have right now is we have like a huge variety of options laid out in front of MBAs, in terms of finance, in terms of analytics, in terms of marketing, there are a lot of opportunities. So there's a lot of scope for MBAs right now, and it's always good to actually have that kind of exposure, because the kind of exposure you get in B school, it's very hard for you to get on your own just by working, because of the kind of faculty you interact with, the kind of peers you interact with. So in terms of that, the experience as well as the experience they'll have outside that is really worth it.
So I think one of the biggest takeaways for me was I learned here something that will probably help me for the rest of my career, which is not just classroom theoretical knowledge, but to actually go out there and do. So I think we had special experiential courses that we call here, such as Karma Yoga, which is basically we adopt a village near our campus, and then we do a variety of social initiatives, such as building toilets or teaching them English, teaching the kids English, and getting maximum enrollment in schools. A lot of kids still do not, parents do not think that school is necessary for them, so we ensure that they are taught about these things. Apart from that, we have trading courses here on campus where you trade with real money. So these are things that you don't get, outside in most other B schools. Plus, actually, I worked for 3 years prior at a company called Mu Sigma in analytics. So one of the major reasons why I joined Great Lakes was because of the excellent faculty that we have here in this field of analytics. Since analytics is as an industry still at a very nascent stage, I think Great Lakes is way ahead of the curve. Yes, yeah. So I joined Apple. I've been working here for 3 months now, and I believe it's already helping me right now. So my past work experience plus whatever I learned here in supply chain, in analytics, is something that I'm actually using in my job currently at Apple. In India, definitely. I think in developing countries, we have a lot of demand right now for MBAs. We have a lot of startups coming in as well. So I think we need someone with that business experience to lead startups. And apart from that, also I think in India, I think we are at a stage where businesses are just expanding massively. We're all trying to figure out how to scale businesses right now. That's the major challenge right now, not just growing. It's all about scaling, and that's where MBA is coming to the picture.